Hey team, this is just a random thought. For those of us in the industry, what I'm seeing, and it's exciting, um, it's very different from the corporate world. Um, I've seen a meme or, something online, and it says, or said, you put 5 drunks in a room, and they get in a fight. You put 5 stoners in a room, and they start a band. These words are very true. We're not lazy people. We're everyday people. We're not all the tie-dye gauze wearing maxi skirt hippies. We're not all of us. And we just want to get pain relief. We want to get anxiety relief. And when I came into this industry, I came into it because of that. I was looking for information. I was looking to learn. I was hungry to learn because, I had been, the 70s and 80s smoker. And now, I stopped raising my family, blah, 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 blah. And, then I had a medical condition where, I had a choice, pain pills or pot. Clearly, you know which direction I went. So, but when I started in 2018, you had to have some education. You actually had to physically go and see the doctor. And it was very pricey. And you had to take a class, and then before you could go and buy anything at the dispensary, you had to sit and you had to talk to, I don't know, I'm sure they weren't bud tenders, they were probably educators, and and once you completed that, you got to go through the magical doors that when they opened, it just, wow. And, they take you to a register, tell them what we decided to get, and yeah, that was it. And then I could go to these medical dispensaries, and I could get up to 3 ounces a month. The issue I have is with my back. I have no disc between 2 of my vertebrae. It's pressing on my sciatic nerve. And then I also have a fractured L4 vertebrae. So my lower back is pretty much foobarred. I could walk and shit, but not long distances. So anyway, I got into this industry because when recreational became legal in New Jersey, like the crowd went wild and these dispensaries were popping up and they're bringing new things I've never seen. Something like, an automatic dabbing machine. We don't know what the hell that is. We don't even know what a dab is. We're hearing terms. We're hearing terpenes. We're hearing words like carafilene and myrcene and indica and sativa and THCA, which is very confusing to people. And then you have your CBG, your CBN, your CBD, and it's a lot. It really is. So here I am. And my goal is to help people understand this all in a simple, easy to understand way. So I get into this industry and I start to meet people. And I am finding that other people in this industry are some of the most caring, some of the nicest, some of the most supportive people I've ever met. And I was in the corporate world a long time. I'm 67. I just got in this business, like, I launched July 1st, 2025. I'm going to events, I'm talking to people. It's just, and everybody is so wonderful. And the one thing, that I love doing with the Women's Cannabis Chamber of Commerce and doing the think tanks, I have learned so much. These are some of the most incredible women, and they're coming together. I think cannabis is the woman's industry. I really do. Like what I've been seeing, if women just do it. Just do it. Watch what we can do. It's a very low percentage of women in the cannabis industry, plant touching and non-plant touching, ancillary services, businesses, accounting, law, and the list goes on. So women support women in so many ways. 100% of women, of course not. We're not, perfect. We're mothers. We're entrepreneurs. We run houses. We run families. Now we're running businesses. And together, and there's so much strength in numbers that just, watch us. Like I like to say, hold my joint. Let's do this. I am very proud, humbled, honored to be part of the growing women's owned cannabis industry. And we're just going to kick butt. I'm sorry this was such a long rant, but I had a moment. Have a great day, everybody. I'm going to be doing reviews soon. Talk soon.